A computer that doesn't exist yet is about to determine the future of every military on Earth. Right now, today, 3 countries are in a silent war nobody's talking about. The US government just realized something terrifying. They're losing, and by the time you finish watching this video, that advantage may be completely gone. Like this video if you want to understand what's actually being fought over. Most people think technology wars are fought on social media. Hacking, data theft, digital espionage. But that's not where the real battle is. The real war is being fought in laboratories you'll never see, over technology that doesn't work yet, for an advantage that will reshape global power. Quantum computing isn't theoretical anymore. It's the thermonuclear weapon of the information age. And 3 countries know it. Here's why the United States is panicking. 20 years ago, America had a monopoly on quantum research. The best physicists, the biggest budgets, the fastest supercomputers. Google, IBM, Microsoft, they were decades ahead of everyone else. America wasn't just winning. America didn't even know there was a race. Then something changed. In 2019, Google announced something that shocked the world: quantum supremacy. They built a quantum computer that solved in 200 seconds what would take a classical computer 10,000 years. Everyone celebrated. The Pentagon quietly panicked. Because they knew what America's leadership didn't. That announcement was a warning signal. It meant someone else was close. Very close. The race had already started, and America was slipping. But here's what nobody understood at the time. While Americans celebrated Google's achievement, China was building something different. Not faster quantum computers. Something worse. A quantum internet. In 2017, China launched Mikius, a satellite designed to send unhackable quantum encrypted messages across the globe. The West didn't panic. They thought it was interesting. They were wrong. China wasn't trying to be faster than America at quantum computing. China was trying to be invisible. Think about what that means. Every military secret encrypted with quantum encryption is literally unbreakable. Not just for now, forever. Even if you capture the encrypted message today, no computer, not even quantum computers, can decode it. The information is protected by the laws of physics itself. China understood this in 2017. America is only now realizing it in 2026. But the terrifying part isn't what China is doing. It's what they've already done. Intelligence agencies believe, though they won't admit it publicly, that China has been harvesting encrypted Western military communications for decades. Everything. Satellite imagery, drone coordinates, nuclear submarine locations, weapons designs, all encrypted with classical encryption methods. Quantum encryption they developed long before the West. And when China finishes their quantum computers, which could be months away, they'll unlock everything. 20 years of secrets. All at once. The West's entire strategic advantage. Gone. Russia knows this too. And they're doing something even more dangerous. Russia understands it can't beat America in quantum computing technology. Russia doesn't have the budget, the talent pipeline, the infrastructure. So Russia did something smarter. They attacked the problem differently. Russian mathematicians, some of the best in the world, started working on something called post-quantum cryptography. The goal? Develop encryption methods that would be secure even against quantum computers. Seems defensive, right? It's actually offensive. Because here's what Russia realized. If they solve post-quantum cryptography first, they can break into every encrypted system on Earth that isn't using their solution. They'd have a backdoor into Western military networks that no quantum computer could detect. The Pentagon doesn't even know how to patch this vulnerability. because it hasn't been publicly announced yet. But the scariest part? Europe is doing something completely different. The EU isn't trying to beat China or Russia at quantum supremacy. Europe's playing a different game entirely. They're building the quantum internet. The Quantum Internet Alliance, secretly funded with $1 billion, is creating a network of quantum-secure communication that will eventually span the entire EU. If they succeed first, Europe won't need American security. Chinese encryption, Russian backdoors. Europe becomes independent, and independent means powerful, which means the EU isn't trying to win the quantum war. They're trying to opt out of it completely. But here's where it gets worse. None of these three powers, America, China, Europe, is worried about each other's quantum computers. They're worried about something else entirely. Quantum-enabled artificial intelligence. A quantum computer paired with advanced AI doesn't just break encryption, it predicts. It models global outcomes. It runs millions of geopolitical scenarios simultaneously and identifies the exact sequence of moves that destabilizes any enemy nation. It's not just a weapon. It's a weapon that can think. China's already working on this. The US knows it, and they know they're behind. The Pentagon's worst nightmare isn't a quantum computer that reads old messages. It's a quantum computer that predicts the next 50 moves in a global chess game where the stakes are nuclear war. The most disturbing part? Every expert says quantum computing is 10 to 15 years away from practical applications. Every expert is wrong. They're always wrong about timelines like this. In 2024, IBM announced a quantum chip with 1,000 qubits. In 2025, they announced 5,000 qubits. The trend line isn't linear. It's accelerating. By the pattern, meaningful quantum computing capability, the kind that breaks encryption, could arrive in 2027. Maybe 2026. Maybe this year. The difference between an expert's prediction and reality is always measured in disappointment. And in quantum computing, disappointment means national security failure. You might think this doesn't affect you. It does. If quantum computers break military encryption, they break everything. Banking systems, stock markets, government databases, your medical records, your communications. Everything encrypted on Earth would be vulnerable. A war fought in quantum computers would be invisible but total. No missiles, no blood, just collapse. Financial systems that fail, power grids that go dark, governments that can't communicate internally, and nobody would see it coming. Because it would all happen at the speed of light, in machines you can't see, in code you can't read. The old wars took years. This one could take days. But the real fear isn't about the future. It's about right now. The three countries in this race already have advanced quantum computers in secret laboratories. They're not announcing them. They're deploying them. China's already using quantum encryption for all military communications. America's building quantum radar that can detect stealth aircraft that were invisible to classical radar. Russia's deploying quantum-resistant encryption on critical infrastructure. This war isn't coming. It's already happening. And the public's last day of not knowing? That was yesterday. So the question isn't whether quantum computers will change everything. They will. The real question is, which country will control what they can see? Because quantum computing isn't about being faster. It's about being invisible, while everyone else is transparent. It's about holding the only key in a world where every other lock is open. And the terrifying part? When someone finally admits this in a press conference or a congressional hearing, it'll be too late. The war will be over. We just won't know who won. And the truth? We might never know.